The final cut of director Andrew Adamson's big screen epic The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe has been revealed to the film's cast and a small group of press in London. Shot almost exclusively in New Zealand, it starred 4 pretty much unknown child actors alongside veterans like Tilda Swinton, Dawn French and Ray Winstone. In this, the Shrek director's first live-action film, and Europe correspondent Lisa Owen caught up with the cast and their take on bringing Narnia to life in New Zealand.
In a far, far away land, the man with a golden mane that rivals that of his latest creation is not so much roaring with triumph, but more like purring with satisfaction. It is done. And just 48 hours ago, Andrew Adamson mustered the strength of Aslan himself and showed it to the critics he cares most about, his cast.
I have to say, I was watching the kids and seeing Skandar jumping around and biting his nails and Georgie jumping into her mum's lap from time to time. It was really satisfying.
You know what they say about kids and animals, so how was the whole experience for you?
Yeah, no, they tell you to avoid kids, animals, visual effects and weather, and needless to say, in New Zealand we had weather, rather a lot of weather. You know, it was an arduous experience. I won't say it was easy, but it was enjoyable.
The 4 virtually unknown child actors tumble through the back of a wardrobe in war-torn England and deep into a battle of their own.
Impossible!
This one is to save the mystical land of Narnia. Enter their arch-nemesis, the cold-as-ice white witch Jadis, who keeps this parallel world in perpetual winter.
Take them.
Pale as snow in person she may be, but Tilda Swinton is much warmer than her character.
And usually the bad ones are us raven-haired women.
Well, exactly. I thought I'd give you a break for a while, no?
So
it's not fair.
What did you think of her overall appearance, the whole whiteness of her?
I wanted her to be white. It was actually, you know, something I pushed from the very beginning. I think that there's a rather dishonourable tradition of Hollywood villains being dark-haired. These are Second World War children and their fathers away fighting Nazism. I thought that she should look like a Nazi and she should be Aryan. So she is the ultimate white supremacist.
At Tilda Swinton's side now, and for much of the movie, Skandar Keynes, Edmund, the boy who's persuaded to betray his family and Narnia for, well, a handful of truth-inducing candy.
I've got a little something for you. I'm hoping it will help you answer the questions truthfully. First one, what do you really think of Turkish Delight?
It's good in small amounts. You can't shovel an entire box down at once. It's good in small amounts. You can have 1 or 2 pieces.
Did you have to scoff a lot during the movie?
35 pieces the size of my fist. They were huge.
In a story all about imagination, ordinary old sons of Adam and daughters of Eve are few and far between. To fit in Narnia, it is fair to say you need hooves, horns or whiskers, or a mix of both worlds. Andrew McAvoy is the bare-chested, half-man, half-goat Tumnus, who's battling his conscience and potentially a winter chill.
I always pictured him just naked torso, but with a scarf, because he's got all that hair, you know, to keep him warm. But it was
serious
fun.
back waxing potential there.
Some serious sack back and crack, which is what I hear the men have. There was 3 days in the Czech Republic in January that were minus 15 degrees Celsius, and I'm walking about with my top off, and I could have put your eye out with my nipples.
But not all creatures, great and small, were appreciated by the cast. Anna Popplewell, who is the sensible sister Susan, wasn't too keen on acting alongside real-life rodents, despite the director's best efforts to win her over.
He thought he'd just see whether I was able to deal with him. So he kind of brought this mouse up to me and he said, "This is Mr. Jingles. He won't bite, just say hello." And I think I ran away and burst into tears. I really can't deal with them. And actually, there aren't any shots with sort of my face and the mice in the same shot.
Special effects and the voices of hard man Ray Winstone,
Aslan's return, Thomas' arrest, the secret police, it's all happening because of you.
and comedian Dawn French bring alive the decidedly more lovable animatronic Mr. and Mrs. Beaver, champions of good and guardians against evil.
I am also very good at dam building and wood chomping.
I noticed she was right into the comfort meals. I loved
Yes.
the here, have some fish and chips. The world is coming to an end. Evil is coming, but let's have some, as we call them in New Zealand, fosh and chops.
Fosh and chops. And also jam, which she's very fond of and wouldn't dream of going on any journey without jam.
And after Andrew Adamson's epic journey, there's only one place he's hoping to find behind his wardrobe door.
At the moment, I think it's a vacation somewhere quiet. I hope to open a door and step through to a lovely beach somewhere.
That sounds like Piha, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
And those who have seen that first sneak preview of the movie are forbidden to say anything about it until next month, when it previews for all the world to see.